problem is that you keep rushing the process. You ain't trying to be patient. Good things come to those who wait. This ain't a sprint. This is a marathon. And the more you keep worrying about the future, the more you're going to get lost in the present. You got to get up and just put one foot in front of the other, bro, and just have that blind faith. But what I will say is that we don't know when it's happening, but we know what's coming.
Maybe I'm not supposed to be liked by everybody. Maybe that's not the goal. You know, maybe I'm not supposed to be for everyone. Maybe I can be a little bit more sacred with my energy. You know, maybe I don't have to be on social media 24/7, you know? Like, maybe I can remember that there's a real world out there with real people, and quality connection matters, not the quantity of connections I make.
Love is a choice. When I decide to love somebody and be with them and respect them and be loyal, it means that no matter how fluctuated my feelings are or what I'm going through, that I stand with that choice I make and I stick to my ground because it's a choice. I understand that that person is exactly what I need, and therefore I don't depend on my feelings or emotions. I'm depending on the choice I make. Feelings go up and down, and you cannot take decisions based on your emotions. But sadly nowadays, people are loving based on their feelings and how they feel and their mood and all that. But love is just a choice. And the choices you make are a reflection of who you are.
When a woman does forgive you, it's because she loves you. She cares about you. She thought more highly of you. She goes through a period while she's trying to figure out how she got it wrong. Was she wrong about you? If you can prove to her that she wasn't wrong, you can fix it. Sometimes when you get the man back, you get a better man. Now, you can throw him away if you want to, but you could be tossing away a better man now that has...
I'm built different, period. I rarely go out, and I always felt like if other cats was out partying and I was home studying, I would have an edge. But like, I'm literally like, all right, I will party later. I work hard now, so the second half of my life, I can do whatever the fuck I want. That's been my mentality. It's like, I'm not going to trick off my early years for partying and then worry about struggling, how I'm going to make it, how I'm going to take care of my family, how I'm going to take care of everybody else. Like, that's not going to be me. I'm going to grind it out now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to set up the foundation so I can enjoy myself later. That's always been my...
What's the best advice you've ever received?
What if it can turn out better than you can imagine?
Second question, what's the worst advice you've ever received?
Be realistic.
When you finally learn that a person's behavior has more to do with their internal struggle than it ever did with you, you learn to stop blaming yourself. Maybe they've got the problems. Maybe they've got the issues. That's why they keep treating you the way they do. Remember this, a person will respect you as much as they respect themselves. When you finally learn...
If she has to pay all her bills by herself, keep up with her own beauty and vehicle maintenance, never go on dates, work 50 hours a week, every week, never get shown off nor appreciated, always have to say I instead of we or mine instead of ours, and build by herself, why would you ever think you're her man for real? That's crazy. She's not selling it, but it's not free. Men will watch a good woman do everything and let her just because they see that she can do it. She understands a man working on himself and trying to get his life together. But if you're not willing to take a risk and establish and build with her, then you're not ready. Two heads are better than one. And a relationship is supposed to benefit both parties financially, physically, and emotionally. Y'all are both grown, and after a while, being patient turns into settling and asking turns into begging. If she has to depend on herself and do everything herself, then she's gonna be by her.
Fuckboys give you attention in the beginning, right? You get what you want, they seem interested in you, you go out. Then they start pulling back. They're hot and cold. Sometimes they're interested, sometimes they're not. And you become addicted to that partial reward schedule. Well, this time when I press the lever, will you text me back or not? And it feels really exciting. And so securely attached partners, their interest in you and their love in you is continuous. And that's what we should go after, because that's what a healthy relationship is. But people get so addicted to the fuckboys and to the partial reward schedule that they're trapped in this cycle. And so our brains are they really develop in this way where when we don't know if we'll get what we want or not, it's really exciting. But that's not what's aligned with long-term relationship success.